your nose all. Come on, you suck it like sweetie. Treat her like them rest of bitches.
Two. Hey, girl, you want me pit in your mouth? Lick me balls, yes, sir. Suck this and suck that when I don't wash it for days. Grab her neck, box her in her face, she long out her tongue. Yes, people. These are the ways in which we see dancehall artists dealing with women. And they dance to the devil's light under the molly and all of these things, people. But they say this is what the people want to hear, but I don't think so. Music, the musician and the players of instruments go before, and the music is like the rudder. And these artists are Moses if they don't know, people. You're bitching a Brazilian. You can't style me, remember me wild and rich. And busting at your throat and make it come to your nose hole. These are the ways in which we say music gone, people. So people, controversy sells. And we have noticed that in every aspect of dancehall, people try to go at the highest peak of immorality to create controversy just to sell. People, but that should not be so. No. It's all about how much people can recognize immorality. I've also saw a song on Quest Time where a man go to the heights to sing about him eating that thing, you know, just to get recognition, people. Most of these artists today has derailed and has degraded females, using female ignorance and egocentric self to exploit them, people, and make a fortune of female ignorance. Artists capitalize off women's ignorance in this society. Now, I have noticed the trend since lately that every artist want to stay on the girl them case, meaning that these women's run things, in a sense. Them say woman run things. So when you play on the woman's emotion, you get their support, and it causes a lot of controversy. You spin in their head. Man like 450 just the other day. Well, 450. This girl that is a bitchin' Brazilian, like this new song now. Why do you care so much now for this bitchin' Brazilian? What's up? So women are sometimes always emotional creature who looks to man for emotional stability and support. Now 450 in his latest song is very contrary to other songs, people. So in this new one, 450 seems to be looking out for the women and petting and pampering them based on traumatic experiences in relationship. People, but I'll say it is not so. No, these artists, by name I can call them Valiant 450, Roger Wild, Jeff Fully Out, and more people. They, to me, are like bitches themselves going through a roller coaster of emotion as it regards to women. So they have no emotional control, and once a woman does something or hurt them, then they snaps and go build the worst dark shit tune about these females. It seems to me, people, that all of these artists are running some form of competition to control and manipulate and twist and turn the ladies' brain. People, yes, because after all, these types of music, sometimes they sing as if they love the girls, and then sometimes they sing as if they don't. Grabbing a girl's throat, squeezing her neck, boxing her in her mouth, and giving her your pipe to puff is the new way of showing love and affection according to these music. There's a thing to say this is what you have to sing because this is what people want. No, stop it. People don't want no chopping music. People don't want no freaky music. No, people are just people. You have producers and you have consumers. If you go downtown and it's only ripped jeans on the market, it is only ripped jeans you can buy and it's only ripped jeans you'll wear. And it's the same thing with music. You have supply and demand, but most of the time, the demand does not know. In music, demand does not demand. It's the supplier that feeds the demander with something, and then the brain constantly crave it. But we need to break this trend of derailing, putting our females off track just to make a dollar. A lot of these, even females artists, say that some of these derailing music that they sing hit and run and all these things. They don't let their child listen to it because they don't want to derail their child and get their child off track. No, people, I'm a recording artist and I take people into consideration. I take people, kids, and I take into consideration how my music will affect the generation to come and what I'm putting out there in the universe. People, so I hold myself accountable. If I sing a music and it mash up a whole generation, I hold myself accountable. I will not use my higher intelligence as if I'm higher more than anybody else to trick people and say that no, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. No, women in today's society need a father figure. They need a strong brother, a strong cousin, a strong male cousin, a strong nephew, whatever it might be as man. Our role is to not traumatize the black woman and cause any generational trauma, which will definitely cause problem down the line, which we'll have to fight hard to correct. No, people, a lot of what we see and hear what is going on, it is a shame and it does not, I'm not going to say it please me or nothing like that. It does not suit what we are trying to go towards. We are trying to build a better Jamaica. And all of this music is totally like derailing females now. Nowadays, girls are mockers, sluts, dog doodoo. All type of things these young men use. I am wondering sometimes if these record label contracts, so we know that Sony Music is the head. I'm wondering if from the head of the stream there are appointments or there are agendas which are set and every record label goes to meetings all over the world, like how you have the prime ministers, the governments have their G20 meeting. If these guys, record label owners, go to the world, our music producer go to some meeting, and this is the motive to loosen up control of the people and derail the females, meaning taking them off track, letting them not be in a virtuous woman anymore, turn a blind eye to righteousness and simplicity and the true essence of a woman. No, people, if trap music over in Uncle Sam wants to be like that, let them be like that. That is not our culture. And if we don't pull up our socks in these type of trash, listen, people, artists' mouths nowadays are like shitholes. Yes, people, like shitholes. And people ears nowadays is like, you know, that SS canal in the toilet. Yes, people. And our minds, some of the people minds are like pit. Hold the shit that artists release from their mouth in their brain. It is like a pit, people. So most of us people today listening dancehall, we are shit brains. Yes, especially if you take on to it 100% with not thinking in a conscious way as it regards to self-respect and integrity. No. So that is what. There's no dancehall song I know that anyone can play in the time. Dancehall music nowadays lies to people. Lies to you. Show you all that you cannot afford. Dancehall music causes a lot of social anxiety and a lot of depression because you're seeing a lot of things, hyped up lifestyle that you cannot afford, and it forces your brain. Now sometimes when I hear these youth singing these nasty songs and these females I see winding up in the video and all these things, sometimes I wonder how they feel collecting $1 and at the same time looking like nothing, like a piece of trash. Because the thing is about this, you know, people, you can talk about all the freakiness and the nastiness you want, but if someone should have pointed out a female or point you out in the crowd, and say you did this and you did that and you do oral sex, you would be ashamed. So why are we boosting up these kind of lifestyle and putting a hype on it in music when in reality no one wants to accept it? Well, there is some people accept it, but in a sense they know that it is shameful. People, so yes, me a burn a fire because I definitely don't like what is going on in the music fraternity since of lately. Females, lot of these females have no sense. When I say have no sense, they are sitting around and let mans that should have balls but have vagina showing them, leading them people. And this is what is causing bad, sad things in relationship. The music is so toxic where an artist can sing the worst set of things about a female and go on stage and throw money on her and call her up and hold her throat and she long out her tongue. And then our man now that is really spending and investing in her should accept her. And every female these days, regardless of the type of things they did in the past are currently doing wants to be a wife, but it does not go so. Let me tell you the truth, sisters and mamas. No man, every man like, so listen, you like a rug because you can wipe your foot on it. But that's what the rug is meant for. Or the rug can also lie down on. So when you let these music change the meaning and purpose of you as a woman, then man will start looking to have their way with you, only for pleasure and oral sex, but not to take you serious. They will treat you like a floor mat and not like that precious rug that they just bought, which they can lay down on. So I'm just saying this just to protect sisters. Now stop let these artists shit in your brain. Yes, stop let them store foolishness in your brain as if it is a pit. A shit pit, because that's what they're doing. Now, by watching this video, I will definitely look at comments and see how much people have sense to be on the righteous side of morality and listen to what I'm saying, and how much nincompoop and nonsense is going to comment some of the worst things and say, let people live their life. Yes, live your life, but for everything, there's a consequence. Now, lust is a thing. Why did they say that woman should wear long garment? Because why? When a female dress half naked, it oftentimes causes man to lust, and it causes her a lot of attention. Now, when she gets a lot of attention, that means more option. So when now she has all the options, she turns fool and thinking she doesn't have to be loyal to this guy, or she does not have to work on her bad ways to fit in the marriage, or to hold a place in the marriage. She feel like she can go about. And then later after on now, she become a Jezebel, narcissistic, because of hurt that she have gotten by seeking attention, because her ego was gaslighted, was flamed up, was lighted up. So people, and then after all, she walk around and she hurt other men. So people, we have to know the consequence of what we're doing. So out with these songs. Stop shitting in our young people's brain. We need young intellectual people so that we can complete globally. If the music ain't gonna influence people towards the right path, it makes no sense. We are only devaluing Jamaica. Reggae is our thing. Dancehall is our thing. But we have moved from dancehall and start to trap people, trap souls in a negative frequency and vibration. Having people popping pills and doing drugs and wasting away their young days in the club. Nothing is wrong with the club. One time, used to go in the club, there used to be real whining and daggering and rubber dog. Man can't tell us that woman used to rub on them pants front for when you look on it, pants front rub out. Those were the days, but now everyone in the dance hall is being sodomite, man to man, woman to woman, and the thing goes on. No, we don't want any trap music. Don't trap people in a negativity, hobby voodoo and all these things, and shitting in people's brain with bullshit music. Nah, bun that.